TV. It's my new reality series called Entrepreneurs. Essentially what I do is I'm an entrepreneur, so it's a reality show about me being an entrepreneur. You get to see my everyday life. Nothing's exaggerated. It's so extreme. Right now I'm about to go donate plasma because that's one of my many jobs. I have about 5 different jobs that I do as an entrepreneur. Here's entrepreneur tip number 1. One of my jobs is selling DirecTV and Dish Network, so I wear my shirt everywhere I go. That way people can talk to me about it, or I can talk to people about it easily. Alright, day 2 of being an entrepreneur. I couldn't take much video of the plasma center just because I don't like people taking videos of that kind of stuff. So, but there's a hole in my arm. That's where I got money from, pretty much. Hole in my arm. And today I'm working my main job, which is installing DirecTV and Dish Network satellite at people's homes. And even though, as this job, it's pay, it's salary, kind of. But there's still a lot of room for being an entrepreneur. When I go to install, I have to hook up a lot of boxes at people's houses, and not everyone has electrical outlets available. So what I do is I buy outlets for really cheap, like $5 at Walmart, and then when I go to someone's house and they don't have enough outlets, I sell them that power thing for maybe 15 or 10 bucks. Make a little bit of profit there. So there's room for entrepreneurship in pretty much any job that you have, unless it's like working at McDonald's or something like that. You probably shouldn't like sell their food on the side. Alright, this is my office. Driving up to right now. It looks like someone's here. Cool. This is my warehouse. Well, not my warehouse, my boss's warehouse, where he keeps all our equipment. All the stuff we need for installation of DirecTV and Dish Network. It's a pretty pimp warehouse. I like it a lot. This is my office's showroom. It's for, customers come in and relax, watch TV, watch Dish or Direct, play Xbox. Salesmen also come here and hang out, just kick it, shoot some hoops. Alright, so entrepreneur tip number 3 is always have the right tools for the job. So without the right tools, you can't do the job. And you can't do it fast, you can't do it effectively, you can't do it quality. So for me, I always have the best tools. And right now one of my tools' battery is dead. This right here. This helps me point satellites. I came unprepared today. Let another technician borrow it. Didn't charge it. Now I get up on that roof right here to point that satellite dish at the Dish Network satellites to receive programming. And battery's dead. So now I need to waste a little bit of time, essentially wasting money. There are other things I can do while I wait for this to charge, so I'm not exactly wasting money, but I am wasting a little bit of time. Alright guys, just got done with the install. It was a 2 television install, which normally takes about 2 hours. I spent about 3. They were older people, older people are not so great with technology, so I spent a lot of time with them, going over, how to do certain things like change channels and whatnot, which is important, especially to older people, because they forget a lot. So I spent the time and effort, that way, later on in the future they don't have to call me so much, because the less time I'm spending, answering questions from people who don't understand the system, or any other kind of questions that they have or problems, that's less money in my pocket. So I spend an investment here so that I don't have to waste time later. installs, talking to the customers. See, they've already been sold, so you know I can make a little bit of money off of them by, you know, charging them a little bit if they want a special installation. If they want a cable run through a wall, you know, normally that's $75 for most installers. I charge my customers about $40, $50, depending on how hard the wall is to put a cable through it. I also sell those power strips, kind of like what I was telling you guys about earlier. Another thing I do is I try to ask them, you know, do you know a family member that wants to save some money on your DirecTV or Dish Network? If they do, I offer them $25 for every person they refer to me, because I make money off of that sale, and you know, I'm definitely willing to cut them in a little bit. You know, $25 out of my profit is not bad at all. So it's an incentive for the customer, and it makes me money. So at my next install, I'm definitely going to drop off some cards. I even wrote down on a piece of paper for that old lady, you know, if you know anyone, $25 prepaid Visa gift card for you after they get installed. So that's another tip. Just always think of ways you can be making money. Hey guys, entrepreneur tip number 6. I wear sunscreen a lot because I'm outside. You know, if I'm not installing satellites, I'm out door to door selling DirecTV and Dish. So I wear sunscreen so I don't get burnt. Another tip is I just took a shower on my little lunch break really quick because I'm outside, I'm getting dirty, I'm getting sweaty, I probably smell nasty. Gotta stay professional, so I actually changed my shirt too. It's pretty white, and those are some tips, just help keep you fresh, you know. Worked out a little bit too on my lunch break, you know, builds up confidence, get some, you know, energy. So those are a couple of good tips. And also while I was in the shower, gave me some time to think a little bit, and I came up with a really good marketing idea, and I'm gonna break that to you guys here in a little bit, but it's genius. Hey guys, I'm on my way to an install right now. It was scheduled for 5 o'clock, but called the customer, asked him if he wanted to do it at 4, you know, because time is money, and I want to get this guy done so I can work on a few other projects later tonight.